Good morning, Mario. How are you? No, you guys, hush. My little Cujo dogs. They needed to say hi. Can you hear me okay? Good morning, everyone. So I'm going to do this because I'm not triggered. This little dude, Heidi's son, little Damien, keeps saying that I'm triggered, right? No, little man, I'm not triggered. But you've said some awful, awful things. And I really think we should do some awareness so people are aware how you truly are. So people are aware what kind of person you are and the kinds of things you say. Boy, I bet your mama's proud. Huh? You know, they've always said that we are a reflection of our parents. And in this case, I truly believe that. 100%. Um, I guess I got upset. I did. I'm not going to lie. You made a comment and you said, just so. Wait, where's it at? Okay, here we go. You said, Sarah, you are a effing retard. FAGG, fill in the blanks. Who looks like a CRACK head. Did mommy do crack when she was pregnant with you? Okay, alright. You triggered me a little. You know, no, my mom didn't do crack when she was pregnant with me. Oh my gosh. But she is dead. So congratulations on saying that. And let me remind you, you're supposedly a man, correct? What kind of man goes to a woman's channel and says those kinds of words? I really need to know. Like, inquiring minds need to know. What kind of man would say these kind of things to a woman? You've told me that I'm what was it? A crackhead trailer trash. What's trailer trash to you? Are you implying I live in a trailer? Because I have lived in a trailer and it was not trash. Are you implying that people who live in trailers are nothing but drug addicts? Because I can assure you that's not true either. Boy, if I had a son like you, I'm not even gonna lie. I would smack the crap out of him for some of the things that were said. I would never, ever let him degrade a woman like that. I would never let that happen. I don't care how old he was. He came from me. Therefore, I have the right to teach him right from wrong. Obviously, your mom never did, right? Because if she had, you would have had more morals in you to talk like that to a woman. You don't say those kinds of things to females. But then again, your mama's a little on the trashy side too, right? She said a lot of things that weren't so nicey. Let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna go. Like, I seriously want to show people who you really are and some of the things you say. Hi, Orange Butterfly. Hi, everybody in the chat. I'm like pretty new at this, so let's see. Um, oh crap, I'm not going to be able to share it, am I? Okay, I'm not that great at screen sharing, and because I don't go live very much. I don't. I guess I do when I get a little flustered or whatever. Um, Can you guys see the screen at all? Are the emails showing up or the screenshots? I'm not doing it right, obviously. Oh gosh. Good morning, Tally girl. Okay, so obviously I'm not going to be able to show. Okay, I'm not going to be able to show what I was wanting to show, but I had like a whole bunch of screenshots because I wanted people to see some of the things that this kid said. And I call him a kid because he's younger than I am. You know, this kid was trying his hardest to insult me, by saying how old I am, how old I look, aren't I about to die because I'm so old. And the thing that really got me though was, let's see, let me see if I can find it. Um, he asked me in a comment, he said, "Are you too busy tying rags around your arm, getting ready to shoot up with that needle?" Okay, let me explain something to you, dude. Um, I know this isn't going to matter to you because you aren't there. You're not mature enough to understand this. But when somebody does have an addiction and they overcome that addiction, they are quite proud to talk about the struggles they've gone through. And I told you that. I even told your girlfriend that. Your little girlfriend was in there saying, like, "You're an example I'm a use when I tell my daughter to say no to drugs." And what did I say? I said, "You seriously should. Like, I ain't even mad at that. Use me as an example. That's great because I overcame a lot of shit. And I'm not embarrassed by that. I'm not whatever. Like, you want to call me a crackhead? Call me a crackhead. You want to call me a heroin addict? Call me one, dude. I did it. Why not? It doesn't mean I'm actively using now because if I was actively using, I would be so far away from the internet, you wouldn't even know who I was. I guarantee you that. You would have not a clue, you know. Um, and then you want to try to insult my child. You say, "Don't forget to tell your own child that," or is it too late for that? Nobody. My kid is a straight A student. He does very well. I think I am teaching my child what not to do. I'm teaching my child not to be like me. I want him to become a better person than I could have ever thought of being. That is my plan. That should be every parent's plan. So when I see you saying things to people like calling them out their name, calling them pigs, telling them that they're trash, asking them if they're dead yet, I see that you wasn't raised right. I see that your mama let you probably do whatever you wanted. And that's awful. That is sad. You're a piece of shit. And I can only hope and pray that my son never ends up like you. I don't know what the future holds, but I do know that my son is a good kid. I know my son wouldn't degrade women like that. And he's only 16. He would never say something like that to a woman. It's sad. Like, it's really sad. Hi, you guys. How are y'all doing? Um, let's see. This kid thought that he was getting on my nerves or triggering me when he was thinking of everything he could. And also, let me say, somebody's been whispering in his ear telling him about, my history and who I am. I don't care about that. Like, what part of that do you not understand? And you was trying to dig at a mandolin for being a drug addict. She doesn't care. Yeah, she was. Past tense. Do you think that bothers her when you tell her that she's this or that? She knows who she is. She's married. She has children. She has them. She is sober. She takes care of her family. What part of that is so bad? You think it's going to hurt her feelings for you to go and tell her that she's a drug addict, crackhead? And let me also remind you, oh my God, this one's funny. If you're going to tell me I'm a fat ass and then call me a crackhead, buddy, you got another thing coming because crackhead fat. Just let's get that straight. Heroin addicts aren't fat. You know, if you're a true addict, addicted, having to use drugs to stay well, you're not going to be overweight, dude. You're going to like drop weight like unbelievably. So I would rather be a fat ass than be on drugs like I was. So it doesn't bother me at all. Call me whatever you want. Call me a dipshit. I'm cool with that. Like, I don't even care. It doesn't bother me. Oh. I really needed to come on and get this kind of stuff off of my chest because it didn't really bother me what you was saying to me, but I did see that it was affecting other people. Like, there's people that come into my chat that's not used to seeing things like that, right? And so I didn't delete anything you said. Like, I want people to see how much of a piece of trash you are. So why am I going to delete it? And why am I going to delete anything I had to say? I'm going to tell you exactly what I think because that's what I think. I'm not going to redact it or retract it. That's not what I do. Trust and believe if I've got something to say, I'm going to say it. And I am not scared to say it to whoever. I never have been. Oh. I don't know. I think that, people absolutely need to be aware of who you are and how you treat people. You're nothing but a little scummy troll. And you're trying to you're also going into people's real lives. Like, why do you need to make comments about people's mothers, people's children? Why do you need to bring up their past? That's going into real life. You wouldn't have known that because there's some things that I have never said that you brought up. And I've only said those certain things to a handful of people, and I guarantee you I know where it came from. Marsha. I'm telling you what, it has upset me. I can't lie and say that I'm not bothered by some of the things he said. I can't do it because that would be a lie. But I can't stand a trashy little dude coming and trying to tell me who I am or who this person is or calling this one a bitch. I mean, you came to my channel, little man. You started on me. Now, did I make a video that may have provoked you? Yeah, I probably did. But that doesn't give you the right to say certain things that you said. Like, do you not have any morals? I'm almost positive you was not raised with any morals. Almost positive. Because if you were, you wouldn't say those kind of things. You wouldn't want to hurt people like that. People that have empathy and self-respect do not say those things to others. They just don't. I really wish I could show screenshots right now because I've got so many, but I am not used to doing lives with the background and all that kind of stuff. I'm really not. I had a whole bunch, because I really want people to see some of the things you were saying. They was awful. And how your mother, let me get this out of my chest too, how your mother can sit there and say, yeah, son, keep doing that. Or why hasn't she said, you know what, you're going a little too far? Let's not say those kinds of things. Yeah, he's an adult, whatever, but he's still your child. And he's basically trying to represent you. And do you really want people to know that's how he acts? That's the way he talks to other people? Are you really proud of that, Heidi? I mean, maybe you are, because I've heard some of the things that's came out of your mouth before. But it's very degrading, you know, and it's embarrassing, quite honestly. I would be embarrassed for my child to say those kind of things. If I were to catch my child saying those kind of things, rest assured, I would be having a talk with him. I swear I would. And he wouldn't be saying them again. And if he did, it wouldn't be anywhere around me or around people I know. It's just wrong. He's a punk kid that thinks he's going to come and touch somebody by saying a few things online. Dude, you're a cornball. Like, they're words. They are words. You know, you want to talk all this big bad talk. What are you really going to do, little buddy? You're liable to piss somebody off to the point they're going to want to come and touch you in real life. That's what's going to happen. Then you're going to be regretting it. I guarantee you. You can't say these kind of things to people and expect them not to clap back or react. You're going to get a reaction, and honestly, I think that's what you want. You want a reaction. You want people to talk about you. Oh, let me guess. You want that clout, quote unquote, right? Oh, Mario, he's a cornball. Hey, Detroit Whiskey, Leo's wife, Turquoise. I'm sorry I haven't, said hi to everyone. There's some comments that I saw this morning, and boy, they rubbed me the wrong way. I guess I had missed them or whatever. I really try to like all the comments, or at least give as much feedback as I can, but I guess I missed those. And when I seen them, I'm like, wow, that's pretty pathetic. Like, who says those sorts of things? He was telling me that I come on here for clout. No, dude, I don't. Do I come on and make little videos trying to expose people for something I think is wrong? That they're doing wrong? Abso-freaking-lutely. Do I do it for numbers and whatever? No, I really don't. If I wanted to do that, I'm sure I could find another way to build my channel. It's not about that to me. It never was. Never was. I just, another thing that upset me is the way you was talking to people. It was so awful. Like, I don't care what you say to me, but when you see somebody make a comment that has nothing to do with you, don't respond to it, or I am going to block you. And you're not going to get to say what you want, because you're just trying to piss people off. You're trying to affect them, and I'm not going to let you do that. You can go do it somewhere else. Go do it on Mommy's channel. Stay away from mine. If you think you're going to scare me, yeah, that's not going to happen. Such a cornball. Oh. But I don't really know much else to say. Hey, Truth, Bailey, CCK, Jenny Jen, Remy. I love you guys, and I was really going to do this right. I was going to lay all this out and give you examples of things he said, and, I was going to talk about that. Well, I guess I'm a little bit of a dipshit because I can't get it to work. So, there you go. There's dipshit for you. I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm not ashamed of where I come from. So your words, they don't affect me the way you think they do, little demon boy. Now, they might trigger me, yeah, but I'm not bothered to the point that I'm going to go cry about it. I think you're a disgrace. I don't think that you are this well-rounded member of society like you claim to be. I think you're a little shithead troll. And I think you're a mama's boy. And you're going to do things to make mommy smile. And that's why you come and say the most vulgar, vile things to people. Because mommy thinks it's funny. Right, Heidi? So the next time you want to go and call me a crackhead or a heroin addict, buddy, let me just tell you that doesn't mean shit to me. Oh, and I don't need to tie off with a rag. Boo. Drugs aren't a part of my life anymore, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm very thankful for that. I have a higher power that obviously wants me here for a reason, and I thank him every day for every second of sobriety that I have, because the life I was living was awful. It sucked. So to be able to say I'm here today and I'm here today clean is a gift from God. And that is all I need in this world. I need my family. I need my friends. I need my sobriety. And I get to live in a good home. And I'm so proud of that. So what you're saying about me doesn't touch me because it's not true. I want everybody else to know that all of you are wonderful, beautiful people. And what he's trying to do is piss you off, get a reaction out of you, whatever. Don't give it to him. Just like call him a cornball or Satan's spawn or something. Lord, he's only doing this to get a reaction. He's wanting attention. Well, you're going to get attention if you keep this going. Thank you, Detroit. I love all of you guys. I really do. I'm just... he is a cornball. I felt like I needed to come on here and do this, but I'm going to get off here and enjoy my day. I might take an Excedrin or two and drink a cup of coffee. But you guys have a good day, and thank you for stopping by, and sorry I couldn't get this to work the right way. I'll figure it out one day. Bye, guys.